Hey everybody, it's Big Sean, sitting out here in the parking lot at the doctor's office after my weigh-in, and just feeling kind of good about things. Um, it's kind of just a daily blog, just kind of my feelings about some stuff and a ramble. So if you get bored, you don't have to listen to this. So it's a couple of months ago, about 3 months ago, I was at rock bottom. I'd become almost completely sedentary. I wasn't doing anything. I was in a deep, deep, deep depression. Didn't really feel like I wanted to live anymore, honestly, because all the people that I cared about was pulling my extra weight. And my wife was doing everything at home by herself, which had transpired into her doing a lot of things at the shop by herself. My passion, which has always been cars, I was kind of becoming a backseat driver to that. You know, my brother from another mother, T.J. Phillips, he was kind of my arms and my back and things. You know, while we were working on the Impala, he really helped me out a lot. You know, of course, the Car Club brothers. I mean, again, you know, I wouldn't be anything without my mom and my dad, and my sister, and my awesome family. I'd name every one of you, but there's quite a few people. Anyway, just got off the scale, and in 1 month I'm down another 16 pounds, which is a total of 66 pounds in 3 months. I mean, wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of weight. I feel so humbled. I feel like I'm unstoppable right now. You know, things are going really good business wise. We're slammed. We've got more work than we can handle. My comedy show is we're well into the three digits. We've sold over 150 seats, and we're on track to break 200 seats easily sold for this event. It's just our first one. I'm on point. I'm back to where I'm back. You know, I'm not totally back, but I'm getting back to where I was beforehand with all this. Man, I'm so happy. Like, I don't know I don't know why I was thinking that you know, I hadn't lost any more weight, but I don't know, you know, every time you get on the scale you're nervous, and my goal was another 20 pounds, but who can be mad at 16 in a month, you know? I mean, wow. You know, I guess one of the things that I wanted to really say is that if you guys got a dream, if you guys got a dream business or there's something that you want to do, you want to accomplish, don't let anybody tell you that you can't do it or you can't accomplish it. It's all gettable. You just have to try. And you have to ask the right questions, and you have to put it out there when no one else is ready to, you know, willing to put it out there. Anything is achievable. It really truly is, and it's just a matter of making the phone calls. You know, I said the other day, Sylvester Stallone got turned down for several acting jobs, and he was told that he just didn't have what it took to be a professional actor. And you know, where's he at now? Just go for it, man. I mean, life is so short. We don't really participate in life anymore. You know, we bury our faces in these phones, technology, computers, TVs, air conditioning. You know, we've become comfortable, and I've met some really cool people lately that are really just catapulting my mission to be free. So, like I said, that you know, on a post the other day, that I'm up in my hustle for the next 5 years. I'm going to work my butt off for the next 5 years, and then I'm done for a while. I'm going to, start traveling. We're going to get that RV and hit the road, do Route 66. Really, the first vacation goal is to do the entirety of Route 66 in the 64 Impala. So we're doing everything we can to get the maintenance up on that and get the things done that we need to get done to be comfortable for that trip. And so that's really the short-term goal, the first short-term goal. And hopefully that can happen in the next year or two. So that's the simple goals. Like I said it before, I'm grateful and blessed to have some fantastic people around me. Guys, if you're in a dump and you're in a slump in your life, just you got to push yourself past your comfort zone. That's really what it is. We all get comfortable and complacent. We need to push ourselves and put ourselves in situations. People heal people. And one of the worst parts about depression is we become singular and we pull back inside of ourselves and we don't let anyone else in. And we get in a horrible habit of being hurt and hurt by other people. And we build a hardening of our heart and we don't let anybody in. And guys, that's the thing. Like we are, as human beings, we are group people. Like, some people feel like they want to be more solitary, things like that. And for a brief moment, it is nice for us all to have some time to ourselves to reflect and to think. But that's a short period of time. We're not designed to do this. We all have strengths and weaknesses, and the idea is that you surround yourself with the people that uplift your weaknesses and reinforce your strengths. And we get so caught up in, and I was terribly guilty of it. You want to have these material things and people to, it's just so stupid, man. Like, it's just so stupid. When life is so goddamn short, we get hung up on the stupidest things. Excuse me. I was a prisoner in my own body for the last couple of years. I've allowed my weight to rob me of a bunch of things along the way, but really specifically that last year of my life was just a shit. It was just a dump, and and it's a result of my own personal bad decisions, But I'm one of the fortunate ones because I have people that love me, that constantly would push me to want to get better, and it just got to a tipping point where it couldn't get anywhere. So I was at rock bottom for myself. Like I said, everyone around me was pulling my weight. My health was deteriorating, quickly. I don't know that I would have been around for much longer. It's having some issues with swelling in my legs and stuff like that. All that's going away. It's all fixing itself again. I'm sharper, more on point. I'm getting more rest. Just thanks for all the quality people around that have helped. That's pretty much anybody that's listening to this. I've done pretty good to kind of take the trash out and get some of the unneeded stress out of my life, and I'm working on it every day on how to stress manage. And being a small business owner is a challenge in that department because you have to stay concerned and vigilant and pro customer, but at the same time you can't let some other people's bad moods and things like that affect you and drag you down. So at some point you have to put things in a different file, the I don't give a shit file, and some things don't have to be dealt with right away. If something's incredibly stressful or detrimental, it's got you angry, it's got you upset or conflicted, set that thing down for a second and walk away from it. Like, it loses its power the longer it sits on the shelf. When you come back to it, you might have a different profound way of how you want to take care of it. But in the beginning, anytime emotion is involved, it's like I don't personally have kids, but I've heard a lot of advice from some parents that if your kid does something specifically to make you pissed off or make you mad, that's not the time to deal with it or punish them. So they you know, I've heard time and time again, they send that kid to the room, or you know, just away for the moment, or you need to get away for a moment and allow your personal emotion to not be a factor in it. If that kid or that person in your life has done something that was unsafe to themselves and things like that, that's, you know, really it's just about explaining to them why that upset you, and it upsets you because you care about them so much. It's no different with anything else in our lives. Like, you know, I'm a hothead, and I'm really working on it. And I apologize to some, you know, I've snapped on some people, and my sister, and you know, I allow my emotions to get out of control with her sometimes, and I love her dearly, but, you know, we just have a history of arguing sometimes, and I allow my emotions to get involved, and that's not the time to talk about it. It really, you know, when it's on the cuff and it's fresh and it's on the end of your nerve, you just shelf it for a minute. It's not worth it. And getting that moment of space between anything that you're doing is going to give you an opportunity to take a step back and look at the situation. Now, we need to pick our battles better, people. Like, just the things that we get angry about in day-to-day life just isn't worth the baggage that we carry around. Period. I need to get off here and get back to the shop because they need me. But I just wanted to share some emotions and share some feelings with you guys. You know, some little life tips that I'm picking up along the way from some really awesome people. And you know, there's music. Music can calm your soul. It's really about stress management and learning how to not give a shit about the things that are not worth giving a shit about, and caring about the things that are worth caring about. It's about prioritizing. I love each and every one of you. I'm proud to be a person that a lot of you can trust to speak to. If there's ever anything I can do to help, you know, that brings me to one last final subject, and that's the real issue of suicide, and that seems to be so ever present nowadays. You know, I lost a friend. You know, just a couple of weeks ago, just a week or so ago, by his own hand, and he was a sad person, and I've been approached by a couple of other people in the last couple of weeks that had friends or themselves are going through some serious stuff, and I've been there. I understand the desperation. Most of the time, it's just getting that person past that moment of hopelessness, and you know, just like anything else, you know, depression comes and goes, and if you can get a person, you know, past that point of hopelessness, just past that direct moment, usually you can help them. But just be aware of everyone around you, and if comments are made, take them seriously. You know, a lot of people overuse that. I just want to die, or I want to kill myself, and that kind of thing. Like, don't. We need to take that stuff very seriously, because people are losing their lives every day needlessly by their own hand because of looking at their life through jaded glasses. It's amazing how some people can see something in themselves that no one else sees. A hatred or a deformity or something that they think they have that's just truly not there. It's just not. And just it breaks my heart to know that people are out there hurting so bad that they feel they have no other choice. The problem is that, again, that goes back to what I was saying earlier about reacting, being a reactive person based on your emotions at the moment. Because a lot of those people, or a lot of people that have had failed attempts of suicide, will tell you, like, I don't know what I was thinking. I'm very grateful. I don't know why I was doing that. And I'm glad I failed because I got a new lease of life. Well, the problem is that some of these attempts are so final when a firearm is used and things like that they can't turn back from. They don't get that second chance. And it's just such a final decision. And after you do it, if you've taken your own life and you had that opportunity to reflect upon yourself as you were going to a better or a worse place. You know, I don't pretend to know where that is, but if you had that opportunity to reflect upon yourself, I guarantee you would understand that you made a mistake. If you could see all the people that you've affected, that you care about, just know that when you think there's nobody, there's a lot of people out there that care about you. Listen, I could talk forever. I'll break this up into smaller little videos. I enjoy this opportunity. I enjoy getting to make these videos, and also I gotta say thank you to everybody that's supporting my comedy promotions. We've sold over 150 tickets already. I mean, wow, right? Tell you what, guys, hug everybody that you love, and be careful who you kiss. Peace.